Hey everyone, today we are showcasing ProtoManly's weather mod. Now to start off, we are going to be starting with the reinforced glass. Now this and then the reinforced glass panes can be used to, stop your windows from breaking from any inevitable storms or tornadoes that pass through. And to make the reinforced glass, all you need is just any type of glass and a piece of obsidian in the middle. And then obviously if you want to make the panes, you just get 6 of those. All right, next up we have the radar, which you can look and see all the storms around you. As you can see, we actually have one right over there, but hopefully that doesn't turn into a tornado. That'd be really bad. But with the radar, you can see all the storms, and if you want to see rotation, you can click this, which as you can see, there's no rotation. To craft a weather radar, all you need is iron in a U-shape like this, 1 copper ingot, and a tornado sensor. Next up is the WSR-88D core. Now this, if we're being honest, I can't tell what this does. You place it on the ground, it looks cool. I'm assuming connected to something. I'm just not 100% sure what. But to craft it, all you need is just tornado sensor or iron and amethyst shard. Next up is the radome, which really, from what I've seen, is more of a vanity block than anything else. You craft it 4 wool, 4 glass, piece of redstone. I think it's more of just like decoration than anything else. But it's a pretty neat looking block. But that's about all it is. Next up is the tornado sensor, which, senses tornadoes and you use in making the tornado siren and weather radar. But to make tornado sensor, all you need is just 2 iron, a copper, and 3 redstone and 3 gold. Next up is tornado siren, which warns you when the tornado is approaching. All you need to do to make tornado siren is have a tornado sensor, a jukebox. What is that? 5 iron and 2 diamonds. So it's rather expensive to warn you of a tornado. Since we have a lovely storm over there, I'm going to go back to the weather radar and show you. This is what a rotation looks like on the map. See right here, this is where your tornado is forming. Right now there is no tornado, but this is one in development. So this is what it'll look like when there's a tornado forming and when the tornado is on the ground. So this is like a rotational map on the radar compared to just showing you the storm itself. Next up is the anemometer, which actually shows you the wind speed down there in the chat. And to craft the anemometer, you need 2 buckets, 2 pieces of iron, and 3 pieces of stone. And not only does it give you good wind speed data, but it also just is a good decoration for building. Before we start off with the weather station, I'm going to show that we've been rudely interrupted by a tornado. So this is a sneak peek of one as it comes barreling toward us. Next up is the weather station. Now the weather station gives you all sorts of info, such as the wind degree, how fast it's going, the temperature, the dew point, the risk for the 0 to 24 hours, the 2-day risk, and then the 3-day risk. And it also shows you when the peak is, which I would argue the peak is now and not in 4 minutes, but there's another one. Oh, geez. As you can see, they can form 2 tornadoes at once.
It's 3.
What the? As you can see, it can form 3 at once. So this is what it looks like on the rotation map. It has multiple areas of rotation. That is very cool. But yes, as you can see, you can get more than 1 tornado to touch down at once naturally. As you can see with the tornadoes, you can get multiple different angles. They can go various different sizes. So you got the bigger one there, this one, and then you have a rather small one right here. As you can see, the siren is going off as we have a massive tornado barreling down on us.
Oh no, the poor villager! Oh my god!
The villager, unfortunately, it looks like he's gonna make it. This is passing us. As you can see here, it strips the trees. It will start to strip the bark off the trees and take the leaves. This one isn't as strong as I've seen. Some of the tornadoes I have seen are capable of stripping bark down entirely and scouring the ground. Moving on from all the distractions, I cleared the weather. And we also have ice and sleet layers, so those are also in the mod. Over here, we have the balloon platform and the sounding viewer. Now, to make the balloon platform, all you need is 3 blocks of iron, 4 iron ingots, and 2 redstone dust. And this is where you're going to launch your weather balloon off of. And a weather balloon is made up of 3 wool, a string, 2 iron, and redstone. Now, if you would like to launch the weather balloon and you want to read data on it, you will connect it with a connector to the sound viewer. Now, the connector is made of a copper ingot and a redstone torch. The sound viewer is made up of redstone comparator, 2 redstone torches, redstone lamp, and then iron like so. If you want to be able to read it, you take your connector, you right click on this, then you right click on this, and then they're now connected. Now, when you place down your weather balloon, it's gonna go up in the air. It's gonna go off. You're never gonna see it again. And as it goes up, you'll start getting data on the sound viewer. As you can see now, we have data coming in as the weather balloon goes up. Now, first off, we're gonna spawn in a squall, which is one of the 3 types of storms you can get, other than supercells and obviously tornadoes. Now, this is like extreme. This is the max that I can do for a squall, but it should spawn in, and I'll give you a demonstration of, you know, how crazy they can get. I will say when you do spawn in into command, it does take a while, especially for the squalls. Tornadoes it doesn't take us nearly as long to spawn in, but as you can see, the squall is now building. We successfully made the squall. So that is a squall. I forgot to mention, this is what a squall looks like on your radar. And this is what the rotation is. Next up, I will be spawning a supercell. Again, the max you can do, just as a demonstration. As you can see, we have successfully spawned in our supercell, and it is right there. And this will eventually, if it begins to rotate, it will turn into a tornado. Now this, again, it's very dramatic. You saw the other tornadoes earlier. This is, I'm spawning in the max tornado you can. So this is the fastest wind speed in the large you can make it, which is 1,000 blocks in width. This village will not be making it, but let's spawn it in. Now, as you can see, our tornado is beginning to form. As you can see, it's starting to pick up blocks. I couldn't imagine one getting this big naturally. While that one rages on in the background and continues to drop, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the tornado from earlier. This is the ground scouring. Different levels of it. This is very heavy. This is light. And this is just like, you know, the bear just taking away the grass. And also, this will do to the trees. It's a very powerful tornado. It will strip the bark on the trees. So this is what the damage will look like after a tornado. As you can see, it can pick up logs, as well as drifting. One last thing before we end here. This mod is still in alpha, so expect bugs and stuff. It's updating every day. They're always adding new stuff. So if you would like to test it out, download link will be in the description. And I would like to say one last thing. You do need a pretty good PC to run this. The recommended specs is a 3060, RTX 3060 that is. So that's what you'll need if you want to run this mod smoothly. And that, everyone, is the Tornado mod. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the showcase, please sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.